Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about Steven Spielberg's latest film, The Fabelmans. Yes. Is it a good film? Is it a Spielberg turkey? Not that we get many Spielberg turkeys. And really, what did I think of it? Okay, this film, The Fabelmans, could really be just called The Spielbergs. Yeah, it is a sub-fictitious version of Steven Spielberg's upbringing as a boy, getting into the film industry, the troubles that he had along the way, and connection with the family as well. So the start of the film, the youngest kid, which obviously is based on Steven Spielberg, gets taken to see the greatest show on earth and gets fixated with the train crash in the film and just the whole cinema, the whole epic cinema thing. And he wants to recreate that himself, and he's given a video camera by his dad and he films it all, and it gets him really interested in the industry. We also see him a little bit later on when he's enrolled into college. The family have to relocate to Los Angeles for his dad's work. His dad is played by Paul Dano, and I think he did a really good job. And also Michelle Williams, who played his mum. So it's all about his upbringing, the struggles with the family, and bullying at school and stuff like that, and his realization that this is what he wants to do. He wants to be a movie maker. And I thought it was a really good film. It was a touching film in places. The music was incredible, of course, because it was conducted by John Williams himself, now in his 90s, which I understand previously someone stated that Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny was going to be his last motion picture score, when in fact that's now wrong. John Williams has said himself he has no plans to pack up. So we could be seeing John Williams do the score for the next Star Wars film. Who knows? But anyway, as long as he enjoys doing what he's doing and continuing, then I'm all for it. So the cinematography in the film looks beautiful, looks stunning. And the actors themselves and the two kids that play young Fabelman / Spielberg, the younger boy and like the teenage college boy, I think are perfect casting. I think they fit that role. And there was one scene where the elder boy actually had the camera kind of like close to his head, on his shoulder, and for a moment it looked like a really young Steven Spielberg. So I think they had that in mind when they were casting them. Plus the young kids' eyes as well, they kind of very similar to Spielberg. Also, there were certain things in this film that reminded me of later Spielberg movies. Whether it was intentional or whether it really happened and later on Spielberg had an idea, I know that would be perfect in this film. For instance, when the elder Fabelman kid went to school, went to like the dance, and it just reminded me of the Enchantment Under the Sea dance from Back to the Future. And you could have just plucked that straight out of the film. So maybe he remembered that and thought, I'd like to do something like that in a film later on. So there are little things every now and again that kind of remind you of a Spielberg film. I thought it was a great Spielberg film, though. It's definitely one that I'm going to be picking up on 4K. I believe there is an HMV first edition that's up for pre-order now, so I've definitely pre-ordered that. And I hope it pulls something off at the Oscars as well. But yeah, as a Spielberg film, you know, it's not a big action film like Spielberg does. You know, he does do low-key films every now and again, whether it be The Post or we have, you know, Schindler's List, something important like that. And this, when you put Spielberg, you know, behind the camera, he just brings magic. Yes, unless it's 1941. Anyway, so how would I rate the film on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. You look like Steven Spielberg. Yeah, 8 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Blah, blah, blah. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Stick down in the comments if you've seen the film. Did you really enjoy it? And I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.